Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain, and we've got a lot of rain falling right now at Lumen Field in downtown Seattle. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
To kick off for Seattle.
Set to go now on a prototypical rainy northwestern afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. Ashton dueling now to return. And he returns this to the 22. This is Jonathan Taylor. Oh, he faked it with a jump. Now he's got some room. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. Oh, an absolutely filthy jump. He's got some space now. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Richardson to throw off play action. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. We talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now Richardson back to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stumped the fake, and they take over the ball.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Richardson. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Let's go.
A give for Taylor running right side. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 110 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adnan Mitchell with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all their friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them...
And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now Myers for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Now a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Colts.
Richardson looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But, boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay,
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. These two teams all tied after one.
At the 44-yard line.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 215 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to Walker on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
First down.
Ready. 18. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
At the 47-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 41. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
Come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Richardson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
15-yard line.
On the set.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Steady.
Give to Walker on the read option. And down inside the 40 or about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 40.
Option play, they'll give to Walker. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
34-yard line.
19, 18.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 34 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Myers for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
To kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back? This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Adonai Mitchell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw now on first down. This one goes underneath to Walker. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
From the midfield strike, they look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, When they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Now 2nd and 9.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Richardson looking to throw this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Point after here coming up. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Now he's loose again. Inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. The extra point now coming from Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead now. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now it's Richardson. He's going to let it go deep from Mitchell. And got his man complete. There he goes again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 85 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
When you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, 70 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. And that now 6 rushing touchdowns for him. And that ties him with Alvin Kamara, who on Christmas Day of 2020 also went for 6 touchdowns. And this is quickly turning into one of the great individual performances in NFL history. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline, it's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
From the gun, it's Taylor. And some room to run now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 164 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Richardson throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. That's to his running back, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They're going to look to throw. This one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. pulled in at the 24. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We had a high-scoring first half, and that really has continued here into the second half.
If you like defense,
picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, Brandon probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Richardson to throw again after the pick 6. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
18 Cardinal, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him bleed the game out that way.
And he gets it down to the 32. 177 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. Richardson. And he's got Pierce. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Richardson looking to throw. Flushed out right. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Taylor going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got through, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Second and goal from the one. Here's Taylor again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. Richardson now on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
56.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Got ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
19-18.
First and 10, Taylor now. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. And he gets it inside the 10-minute line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Richardson to throw it. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here we go. The noise deafening. Fourth and goal. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Adonai Mitchell with an amazing diving catch. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
19 target.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Here we go. That's Dragon 60.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He completes this to Walker. He's got room at the 30. Now he's into the clear again. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that's really established some confidence in him to run this offense.
63.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Richardson. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he's going to be taken down quickly right at the 46.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here,
No
don't you?
doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Ready.
Here's Richardson. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Ready.
Now Richardson. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
For the 2-point conversion.
Richardson looking to throw it. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Seahawks 70.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Let's go now. Go.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. They'll come up now on second down.
19, stop. Here we go. Stop.
Back to throw. And this one too low. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. It's gotta have it time. 4th and 9. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. Taking it right down Broadway. He's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you get that out?
Most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Well, Brand, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, the win will be their 12th now on the campaign. And they'll get